So, still playing Throne of Liberty. Another video here. This one covering how to craft the Guild Merchant armor and weapons. You can acquire coin, guild coin, by doing guild donations and some other things, guild activities, and this gives you access to purchasing these various items at the Guild Merchant. You'll see that there are some rare quality weapons that you can purchase. These weapons are not best in slot. They're somewhat specialized for particular things. You would only really buy these if you didn't have any other means of acquiring them, or you had an excess number of coins that you wanted to use, which is my case. I do not have a rare quality staff, so I had previously purchased a rare lithograph for the staff, but unfortunately I discovered that it could not be crafted at the usual crafter. So you'll see that I have my rare longbow, but I only have a rare staff, and you can see also on the right most of my gear is still uncommon or green, so I'm working towards upgrading that. So you can see the differences between the Guild Merchant acquired longbow and the one that I have. The stats are specific in the case of that weapon to the anti-golem or anti-construct damage, which you would need for sieging activity. I don't necessarily need that, but the other property those weapons have are the extra range, which is very useful. So in the short term I will probably be using at least the staff for that reason. Now here are this is all the different crafters. This is the weapon crafter. So you can see I have the lithograph in my inventory, but when I open up the crafting interface, it does not give me the option to craft a staff, which means that I have a problem. I had to ask around to figure out how to solve this problem, and it turns out that if you identify the different items through the craft interface by pressing period, you will see here it shows you where the things can be crafted. So looking at the basic stuff, it identifies the three crafters that you find in the three main crafting cities. Those are basic, but some of the items reference this wandering crafter, this NPC, which is not in a fixed location. They have a route, and if you check the info page, you will see in the tooltip what their route is. And looking at the map, you will see that it's not that far from me, but you would have to actually go to that location and travel along the road or the path between the 2 points it references in order to find the NPC that you need. So I'm going to do that. Now I haven't done this before, so I don't know exactly how difficult it is to locate it. I'm going to turn my scanner on in hopes of seeing them on the scanner. I don't think it shows NPCs. It can be configured in different ways. You'll notice actually, as a good example, there's a ping here from a player, and in this case the player is friendly. They're actually in an allied guild. There are some good features in the guild management which allow you to control or select properties for which players will show up in the scanner, and if by putting a player in the allied list, the enemy list, or the watch list, it allows you to have them show up on the scanner in that interface. Currently this is just an ally, so they're not hostile, but it's just an example of how that works. You can see here that they're in that guild, and if you go to the info, you'll notice that they are in the hostile. So if we were in a PvP area, a conflict zone, then I would want that to be something I would be aware of, seeing them on the radar. Alright, so I've moved forward a little bit to the path that the NPC travels along. Now they will show up on the map. The various NPCs have icons. If it's a weapon crafter, it has kind of like a chest piece. If it's an armor crafter, it has, I believe it was a hammer or some kind of weapon, and I will see that on the map as well. So I have previously actually been running around looking for him and didn't find him, so I cut that part out. But yeah, it's not too difficult to locate these. and they do stop in the endpoint of their path. So you'll notice when I clicked on the items crafter location information, it showed a start and end point, which are kind of like a little settlement, and they do sit in those spots at either end of their journey for a while. So you can catch them there. You don't necessarily have to go out into the field. Another good thing about how Throne of Liberty does its crafting is that you do not need to have the materials on your person in your inventory. Okay, there we go. He's popped up right there. So the materials just need to be in your storage, and it will pull from those materials without having to have them on you. Okay, so as you can see, it is available to be crafted. I'm just missing some of the materials. So I happen to have these containers of materials in my inventory where you can select a certain quantity of a specific material to unpack, and then it goes into your inventory and then it's available for crafting. The NPC, of course, will stop when you're interacting with them for a period of time, but after that they will continue walking. I just need to recheck what I'm missing. Okay, so I'm missing 4 dexterity crystals and 5 wisdom crystals. These crystals can be acquired in other methods as well, but generally it seems like you're just going to get them from these chests. And it's a pretty convenient way of doing it. You know, you don't have to have the loose items in your inventory, and you don't have to buy, say, more quantities than you would need. This way you can select the amount specifically and then just kind of unpack them. Okay, so now I have all the materials. I'm going to craft the staff. So a great success would have been nice. Did not get it, but that's okay. I'm probably not going to be keeping this weapon for very long. But I needed one, and I've got one now. As you can see, it compares somewhat favorably to my current staff, and of course I can feed that staff into this one to upgrade it. So thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and more videos, of course, while I'm still playing this game. Thanks again.